Brenna Calmer. I'm an alumna of Pacific University. I graduated in 2018 with majors in math and dance. This is my second time returning to Pacific University's dance program as a guest choreographer. The first experience was in fall 2021 when I set a contemporary piece titled Charcuterie, and it was a joy to be invited back. I think Jen first approached me in fall 2022 with the idea specifically of coming back to set a tap piece. In a lot of college dance programs, tap dance isn't a part of the curriculum, but you usually don't have to look too far to find someone who enjoys tap dancing or has experienced it at some point in their life. I think some unique skills that come from studying tap in particular is the ability to better understand musical composition and being able to understand how your movement and the sounds you are making can enhance the rhythms that you're already hearing. Even when I'm not choreographing a tap piece in particular, for example, 2 years ago when I set a contemporary piece, I was still very much influenced by the rhythms I was hearing in the musical tracks. And I found that by playing with those rhythms, I was not only able to make a more visually dynamic piece, but just increase the connection between music and movement for an overall heightened effect. I think it's important for dancers to study as many genres as they can. There shouldn't be a hierarchy of dance forms, and there's no one dance style that's the foundation for the others. Rather, every genre brings its own unique culture and history to dance. And what has always fascinated me about tap is you get to be a dancer and a musician simultaneously. You're composing rhythms with your feet. You're seeing how you can layer it against the music that's already there. That even brings me into the inspiration for the piece I'm currently setting on the dancers. The piece is titled 4-5-7, and there are 3 musical tracks by Dave Brubeck. The first is in common time, or 4/4 time, which means that there are 4 beats per measure and a quarter note gets 1 beat. But by contrast, the second section is in a 5 beats per measure time signature, and the third is 7 beats per measure. And those are both pretty unconventional time signatures for people to hear. First rehearsal or two was just us getting used to these new rhythms that we're not used to hearing. So we set a variety of phrase work, and then after that, it was just a matter of how are we going to layer all of these rhythms together. So one of my favorite parts of rehearsing with the dancers was getting the chance to work with each dancer individually on their own solo for one of the sections of the piece, because all the dancers have come from their unique perspective of training, and so I really wanted to have each dancer's moment to shine. It has been a fantastic experience working with the dancers and sharing the studio space with them, and I hope that they have enjoyed the experience as much as I have. I'm so excited to see this piece on stage.